So, welcome to the late night edition of Make Some Noise. We have Miss Tarscha in the house or at her house. She's actually on site working late, and that's why we had a late interview because she's been closing the shift at Bambinos on the Gold Coast. So, we're going to cross to Tarscha right now. So, here we go. And Tarscha, how are you?
Oh, I am sensational. Welcome to Bambino Ristorante. Hang on, I'm just going to turn you around so you can see the front of the shop.
Excellent. Excellent. Apparently, you're nearly an A-Mart, right? So you can get the shot in.
I am. There's no zoom on this phone.
Oh, right. Cool.
And there's the Bambino mobile. So
Wow.
this is what we do our deliveries in.
Wow. Oh, you're on the side of it too. That's kind of cool. And the back of it.
Yeah. But this is my favorite photo.
Right. Oh my God. How long did it take you to pose for that photo?
Actually, that one was very candid. So it was the end of a 2-hour shoot. And it's the one that we've used the most.
Well, I guess,
it was just a fun shot.
That is sensational. I'm just sharing this to my page here. I don't know if I can tag you in it. So, if you want to turn around there. So, a bit about your music background. Is that okay to find out about? Because I've met you a few times actually playing at your jam nights in the restaurant. And, you're an amazing singer.
Yeah, you're awesome. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you. So are you. So maybe can you tell us a bit about your background? I'm going to zoom in again as I multitask and share this. So there we go. Just,
Okay, well, I was born and raised in a country music family. Oh, gosh. There was 15 years between me and my oldest sibling, and then comes music. When I was much loved.
you might have to go closer to the internet. Sorry, it's sounding a little bit garbled. Have to go closer to the shop.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect. There we go. There we go. So what's your musical background again? Country music family?
Born and raised into a country music family. And I was one of 4 children. And a much loved mistake. There was 15 years between me and the oldest one. And so as I wasn't planned, my mother said to me, if another one of my bloody children is going into music, she needs to learn to read. So I went off to the conservatorium, got a scholarship for 4 years studying classical and jazz when I was 11 to 15. And
Wow.
And I never really got to use it again because being in a country music family, kind of Garth Brooks was kind of my idol. And so I sort of lived these 2 lives for many, many years as a child. And I'd go off to the conservatorium and sing classical, and then I'd come home and belt out Friends in Low Places. So it was a really, really interesting. It was a really interesting time. But,
So what classical numbers are your favourites? What's your classical favourites?
These days, I'd probably say that the one that I sing on Wednesday nights, which is O Mio Bambino Caro, that's
Wow.
quite beautiful. I like a little bit of music theatre, not too much. It's a little bit over the top sometimes. Although I've been told that I'm a little over the top.
Do you think?
No.
For those who are just watching this technical situation we've just been trying to solve with Tarsha's, we did it in record time in about 45 minutes, so that was good. It was good.
Oh, that's good for me. You could have been there for another 3 hours.
Fair enough. So when you say the conservatory, which conservatorium were you at? Were you training at?
Hi. So I come from a cane farm.
Yeah, cool.
And so our cane farm's in Proserpine, and mum and dad used to travel me down 3 times a week to complete my scholarship.
Just James, is that James Cook University?
No, it was the Mackay Conservatorium of Music.
Mackay Conservatorium, right? Yeah, James. When did you graduate from there? Because I did jazz degree. When did I do my jazz degree? I finished in 2012. No, 2011. 2011. When did you finish?
I'm 38 now, and I was 11 to 15. So.
So it's a couple of weeks. Fair enough. So okay, so after doing all that, what happened then? So you went on the road as a touring musician, as country or classical?
Country. So I was really, really lucky. My family were heavily entrenched in country music. So Casey Chambers and her dad and her family band did my first EP, and it went to number 2 on the country charts, which was Sound of Love. And I think I was 18 or 19, something like that. And
Wow.
So that was quite good. And so yeah, I toured nationally and internationally right up until I was about 24. And then I met David DeVito, and he's an opera singer, and that was sort of where I started to sing a little bit of classical again.
Wow, that's all. Do you both sing together now, or?
Yeah. Oh, well, we've got 2 restaurants now. So we used to sing together every single night at the big restaurant at DeVito Waterfront. But we opened this little, the Baby Bambino Ristorante,
Yeah.
18 months ago. And so now that coronavirus has happened, we sing together
Right.
more often. But up until then, he was there and I was here.
Right. Yeah, of course, of course. So, how has that impacted you? Obviously, have you had to change your business model to connect with?
Yeah, to be honest, it's a totally new business model. I was probably a little bit lucky. As you know, I'm not very technologically minded. And
Lucky for
so
mum, we're using mum's phone. Yep.
yeah, so when I saw all of this this happening overseas, I was sort of starting to think, is that really going to hit our shores? And everyone in Australia was a little bit nonchalant about it. And I thought, yeah, maybe I'm just overreacting. But all these countries seem to be shutting down, and hospitality and entertainment is the first thing to go. So
Right.
I started thinking about how we could do takeaways, because our business is not a takeaway model. It's all about come in, be part of our familia. You're part of the Big Woggy family. So it was a really, really unique thing for me to have to think about. And I put in a takeaway menu, got the Bambino mobile to do deliveries, and I thought,
I love the photo. I love the photo on the back. That's classic.
and I thought, actually, it's on my takeaway menu too. Look, can you see it? It's on my takeaway menu too.
Oh my god, that is.
I wasn't
That's
joking
amazing.
when I said it's my favorite photo.
Oh my god. Well, it's controversial. That's for things. So turn some heads that way. That's good.
I think it more makes people giggle, and that's kind of my motto.
Yeah, right. And I think that's really, really progressive. Being in, so you actually run the whole restaurant yourself, right?
Yes.
That is dead set amazing. Maybe you should be down for businesswoman of the year or something like that. And talking about just being subtle, because I think what you do there is amazing. Like having your finger on the pulse by yourself. Holy mackerel! But talking about building business, building muscles. Apparently, you're an award winner of bodybuilding, physique development of some descript.
I did. I like setting new challenges, new goals. I like putting myself in positions that I feel really uncomfortable in. So
Can tell.
As a Piscean, I really don't like the idea of standing on stage in a bikini for any reason. So, in fact, I don't like wearing bikinis.
Oh wow!
From when I was a really young person, I loved to train, and I always did the training. And my very first serious boyfriend came fifth in the world for natural bodybuilding, and I always said at that point, I will do that one day. Today, that just wasn't that day. So I think I was 36. It was 2018. I decided that I was going to do it. I went on stage and I won. What did I win?
You won. Yeah.
NABA figure champion, state champion. So I was Queensland champion for. I think it's NABA figure. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
That's amazing.
The whole thing for me was standing on stage in a bikini, which I did.
Right. So that was so you got into for the mentalness of it, so to speak, to push through
Yeah,
it.
it was just a ticket off the bucket list. I've always trained. I've always dieted, and I like that side of things. I like the health side of things, but actually physically competing and standing on stage in a bikini was more to tick it off my bucket list. It's done.
It's done. I'm trying to find a dead set awesome photo, but I can't find it here. Anyway, clearly I can't multitask properly. So,
Come on, you're good at technology.
All right, I'm working really hard. How hard is it to find a bikini photo on the internet this time of night? Seriously. So obviously from bodybuilding, so you said that was 2 years ago, 2018,
Yeah.
and you've only just opened this restaurant now, so 18 months in. So was this the new challenge that you set yourself to run a successful restaurant?
Actually, to be honest, I opened this came up just before the bodybuilding comp. So
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a really big year, to be honest. I probably bit off a little bit more than I could chew. But this restaurant came up, and it was the very first restaurant that David and I had looked at 5 years ago, and we wanted it then, and we missed out on it. And then we ended up at Vito's, which is a beautiful restaurant. But this one came up just by chance, and they said, "Do you want it?" And I was like,
Yep.
and I knew that I was going to be spreading myself thin because I was like 20 weeks out of stepping on stage, which I don't know if you know anything about bodybuilding, but
a little bit
deprived of. No,
yep.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, deprived of nutrients. Your brain's a bit fuzzy, and you know you're tired a lot.
Wow. I think I found it. Here we go. I'm just going to share my screen. So here we go. I think I found it. Chrome tab. Oh, it goes the other way.
It'd be hilarious if it's not me.
That would be embarrassing. Yes, that would be embarrassing. Let's see if I get the right photo. Is that you?
Oh,
can you see it?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh wow! There you go.
That's it.
And here we go. There we go. Stop sharing. There we go. And back again. So, wow. So that's all happened in the last 2 years.
Yep. So we renovated this entire place. So I came in, gutted the bottom, redid the renovations, opened on the 8th of August 2018, this restaurant. And then I went on stage on the 7th of September 2018.
So, actually, you know, being exposed to... What kind of food? Is it all Italian food that you're doing there?
Yeah, so it's a Bambino is a little boy. So Bambino Ristorante, it's an Italian restaurant. It's quite, we started off very, very authentic Italian, but what I kind of found over the first 12 months, it was really, really important to sort of go with what people wanted, which was a lot of more cream-based dishes, more crossover Aussie Italian, as they like to say.
Okay.
But yeah, we do have quite a few traditional dishes.
So again, for those viewers that just joined us, as soon as I put a bikini photo on, I've got a ton of people watching. So anyway, that just was really funny.
And then I came on.
Well, what's really, really cool about that is that being a chef, right, and running your own restaurant, how hard is that to actually keep the mental discipline to say, no, I'm not going to eat this and I'm not going to eat that? You have to be like, you know, super disciplined, right?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't find that side of things too hard. At the time, I had a really amazing head chef, and he was actually the one that sort of taught me to cook, because it was a really rocky road for me to become a chef. I started off very much a singer, and we went into the first restaurant. I wanted to know everything about the restaurant, and the kitchen was the last place that I was going to go to. And knowing that I'd never cooked a dish in 10 years. So Jazz was really good with me and and taught me to cook. And he was very, very, very good. So thank you very much, Jasper. And
wow.
So he was very, very good to me. He used to cook all of my meals. And if I was even thinking about, you know, cheating or having a little bit of the taste of something during service, he'd knock it out of my hands. He was very, very good.
Wow. Okay. So it's good. So having the collective around you. And so those people who are watching, if you want to ask a question, please type a question in the comments and we'll get Tarscha to answer it live. So your first drive to actually run the restaurant, was it to be the business lady or actually to be the chef?
Actually, it was to support my now husband, then fiance. He was from a restaurant background, and he's an amazing opera singer. Like, he's just an incredible singer, and he had children here, so we sort of had to decide what he was going to do, whether he was going to continue with full-time music, whether we were going to go overseas and take that next step and try his luck, or whether we were going to stay here. And he opted to stay here because of the children. And then we had to work out what we were actually going to do and how we were going to keep ourselves involved in music without traveling so much.
Wow.
So the restaurant was basically a marriage of music and food. And yeah, I had to learn my way around food. Yeah.
Right. So, okay. So it wasn't actually you're doing it, was just where you wound up Was it a dream to run a restaurant, or?
I wouldn't have said that it was a dream at the time. I had no idea what was involved in running a restaurant. He was supposed to know what was involved in running a restaurant. Turned out that didn't happen very well either. But
Oh, right.
but it's all good. We're here. It's 5 years down the track, and we're still here.
So what restaurant does he run?
The Vito waterfront in
And
Southport.
wow, I think I've been past there before. Yeah, I haven't dined there yet, but wow. And how's that one going?
Oh, it's shut at the moment because it's a.
That was a really bad question. How's that one going? Yeah, it's cool.
No,
COVID-19,
but,
everything's shut.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful restaurant. It's right on the water. We run a lot of dinner shows and that sort of thing there. We can fit a couple of hundred people in there, and it's very much an experience. So you kind of go there for the food, the entertainment. It's a beautiful experience. And this one's a Bambino. This one's probably a lot more fun, but it may be just because I'm crazy.
Well, I think here we go. It's a lot of bloody hard work running a restaurant. That's true. That's true. Thanks, Ram. So, what's next? You say you like to bite off more than you can chew. So what's next then?
Well, coronavirus sort of happened. That was
right. And last time we spoke, are you allowed to say what happened, or we
how many people watch this?
19. Well, okay. Controversy's good. Rock and roll.
So just between us, 19. So the new business model for Bambinos to get through coronavirus was a drive-through takeaway or pickup. So people can drive in. I hand them the food through the window, and I've got a performer every single night of the week between 6:30 and 7:30, singing to them as they wait for their food to be cooked or pick it up. And it was going really, really well. Everyone was really supportive, and I've been really blessed to have such a beautiful group of people on the Gold Coast who have come to support us. And but unfortunately, liquor licensing didn't like us quite as much. But so at the moment, the music's a little bit of a hassle. You as a musician, no. I mean, I'm 38 years old, and I don't think there's been a week go by in my life in music that hasn't been a problem.
That's a question for you.
Would you consider parties in your venue?
Art parties.
Yeah, I consider anything.
That's awesome. What I really love is you just straight up.
755-393-877.
Fair enough. That's awesome. That's awesome. And so, how is you missing the music? Because I know I'm missing the music. Because I come there, I was playing with Mark Bergman's band, and on the Wednesday nights.
I miss the interaction of the music because we actually still have music every night. But a big part of music that I probably took for granted. Sorry?
Can you just repeat that again? You still have music every night now?
Every single night. 6:30 till 7:30 every single night.
You are amazing. Seriously, that's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, so we still have music, but I miss the interaction. So what I probably didn't realize about the industry, I just took it for granted, was all of the people that come together and the camaraderie and the community that you have in music. And you support each other, you love each other, and you love what they're doing.
Right.
So I guess I don't miss the music because I have it, but I miss the interaction.
Yes, I totally agree. So awesome. Thank you. I'll be in touch tomorrow. You've got someone, Veronica. She's awesome, actually.
You're the best, Veronica.
Yeah, would like to do an artist. I need to get her on the show too. So other than that, with the liquor licensing came up and they said you can't do that. So what do you do now? What's the business model now?
I don't
Version
know.
2.
I haven't thought that far. This was only yesterday, Doug. Give me time.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Liquor licensing's like right on it. Wow. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, if coronavirus wasn't hard enough. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So how can people support you and what can they do? How do they support you?
So they can ring. We've got a couple of things. They can ring and order takeaway. We have a free delivery service within a 15-kilometre radius of Benoa, of the shop. So we've got special deals, for people who are doing hardships with finances. Otherwise, our full a la carte menu is available as well. We've got pasta sauces, fresh pasta sauces, and fresh pasta that I make for our shop. So I've actually extended that to the public. So anyone who wants to buy the sauces and cook at home, they can do that now as well.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
We also do free delivery of that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you can come in and see me when we're open.
Yeah, cool. Are we allowed to have a look at the pasta machine where you make the fresh pasta?
It's really uneventful, but sure.
Well, you know, we're down to 14 people now, so may as well. We get the guided tour. Hang on, I'll just zoom in. Here we go. I'm zooming in. Here we go.
So we had to move. Oh, that's not the pasta machine. I'm just going to be giving you a tour on the way through. So we had to move all of the counter up to the front of the windows. So this is Mum's station where she takes all the orders.
Awesome.
And then this is where the entertainer sings. We have the camera, the Facebook Live there every night, 6:30 to 7:30. People drive through the window, order food, and listen to the music while they wait. Then we've got, this is the main part of the restaurant that used to be really, really jam-packed full of people and lots of fun. Now it's boring. Then we head into the kitchen.
Wow.
Which I've only half cleaned because I spent all that time trying to get online with you.
Sorry. So
this is my new little baby machine. So this is my third pasta machine, but this is my favorite at the moment. So they all make it's really interesting. You know how for you all guitars have their own personality? Every pasta machine has their own personality. So
that's gold.
Personality right now.
And you've got upstairs as well, right? Is that all?
I do.
Are we allowed to do the grand tour upstairs as well, or just to have a quick peek up there?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's your restaurant. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do. It's all good. But thank you for doing this, because I know it's taken a week and a half to pin you down to no steps.
Are we down to like 12 now?
No. It's gone up.
Ah, there we go.
So these stairs, I've lugged my amp up and down your stairs very many times.
That is true.
Wow.
We've got the upstairs bar.
Wow, look at that. Glasses. Isn't it funny seeing an empty bar? Wow. There's the band stage.
Empty. Actually, everything's packed up, so it's not
There's
very
probably
attractive
dust there, right? Because it hasn't been used for a while.
That's it. About 7 weeks now. So there's the La Scala. This is usually a little bit more together.
Yeah. No.
But we've got the
in a way, though, it's sort of sad that there's no one there to enjoy all that play. You know, like the magic moments that get created by having music there. You know, I love it.
Yeah, 100%. Dark lights, lots of alcohol, lots of talented people, makes any room awesome.
Yes. Thank you for the grandiose tour. I think it might be called. Yeah, wow. Someone wants to buy some pasta right now. It says, while you're there, can I get some pasta? There you go.
Absolutely. Hang on. I'll show you what you're going to pick up.
Yeah, cool. There's Mum. Hey, Mum, how are you? Oh, Mister.
Oh, so it's right next to the... Oh, can you see it? You can't
No.
There
we go.
Sit down, Miss Jane.
Mr. Squiggle. Cool. Blackboard used to say that. Yeah, right. Cool. Hurry up, Mr. Yeah, excellent. Okay, cool.
There we go.
Fresh pasta. And so, whose idea was that to cut fresh pasta and sell that? Was that a new way of doing business?
Yeah. Well, weirdly enough, a few customers actually ask for some fresh pasta, and because we make it every day for our own stock, because we sell fresh pasta, it wasn't too much of a stretch. And then as more people asked for it, it just became something that I labeled. There's
a point for you there from Veronica. People who need people. Are you waving at me or Veronica?
God, you're asking me to like learn how to use a phone and read.
I'll check the nails out. You have to show us the nails.
Oh, they're super glued on.
Oh, chef nails. Excellent.
It's been like what, 7 weeks since you have your nails done. They're all super glued.
Okay, well, I don't have nails, so I'm not going to say I understand because I really don't. Wow. Okay, cool. So people can, are you doing any web orders or is it just all over the
Yeah,
phone?
yeah. No. So we've got Wow apps. I was going to show you, but it's been closed down. So we've got Wow apps, which is fully automated, so they can order online on the website, which is bambino.net.au. So Bambino is BAMBINO.net.au, and
Yep.
they can order there.
All right, cool. Has everyone got that? Are we allowed to say hi to Mum, or she's done for the night?
She loves cameras.
I know.
This should be fun.
She's gonna run away.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mum. How you going?
Hello.
Hello.
Woman of few words.
Yeah, right. Your mum's may have poured me a few bourbons through the time I've been there. But that's awesome. And if anyone's got any more questions, because we'll probably wrap this up in about 2 minutes. So if anyone's got any questions, please ask. And what are you missing about, or actually maybe this question, what's the first thing you're going to do when all the laws are lifted? Are you going to like have a big party or a jam night or something, or?
Well, I was actually considering doing an after COVID-19 party and selling tickets now, and the date will be whenever this is over.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's fantastic. I really like that idea. And is the workload now, do you have to work harder to try and keep afloat? Because obviously, if you're only 18 months in doing business, of a new business, and you're still learning the ropes, like, must be pretty stressful, right? Because you have to adapt, like, on the fly, and you only had, like, as you said, you had new things happen yesterday. Like, wow, what a headspace you must be into. Like, what do we do to make money? Like, how's the stress?
I don't know that this period is about making money. I think it's just trying to get through to a better time. So stress levels, there's no real point being stressed about it. You just do what you can do. Try and make people smile along the way. And really what it comes down to is we're all in the same situation. And we'll look after each other at the end.
Yeah, I like that, how you all, yeah, same. And this is why I wanted to get you on the show, right? To try and put it out there. So everyone we're down to 14 right now. So please like and share and subscribe and all that kind of thing. And do you have a YouTube channel at all? Do you have any other socials? Just Facebook and website?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well,
how long it took me to get online with you.
Oh, I'm just going to say you're actually really shocking. Like trying to work out your phone. Like seriously. No, all right. I mean that respectfully. Here we go. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and positive energy, your inspirational light in the dark of so many people. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And I've never noticed your funny photo on the back of the van. So next time I see the van, I'm going to have to take a photo. Well, if no one's got any other questions, if you want to stay on the line for a second, but thank you for your time. Thank you for Mum, and and to support Tarscha, go and buy some pasta. And also, you're obviously doing your full menu too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Whatever you need to do.
We plan to sell alcohol to take away at the moment. Liquor licensing have relaxed that side of things. So you can buy wine, beer, buy whatever you want, as long as you take it away.
Yeah, because they say that the drinking numbers have just gone up through the roof, right? Because like, what do people do at home?
What else is there to do?
Yes, that's exactly right. That's amazing. And actually, can we have a number before we go?
0755393877.
But when I said number, I meant song number.
Oh. 0755.
Is it going to be country or classical?
What do you want to hear? Let's go with
something awesome. Awesome. Stay in line for a second, but thank you very much for watching. Please go and support Tarscha down at Banoa and buy some pasta. It's the least you could do to keep this lady in business. So stay on the line for a second. Here we go. So please like and subscribe, Dr. Jong Music, and if you got anyone else got any awesome stories of inspiring people please message me and we'll get them on the show and make some noise. That's the name of this show, Make Some Noise with me. And there we go. There'll be a baby boom for sure. That's a good point. There'll be the second wave of the baby boomers. That's funny. Anyway, have a good night. I'll speak to you all very soon. Or not, because I haven't hung up. There we go.